Move my microphone a little bit. Alright, I want to take a look at States team. Oh, they have a decent quarterback. Alright, good running back. Receiver I wish I had. Their O-line's pretty bad. We're gonna go back with our custom Akron.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to beautiful Boone, North Carolina, Kidd Brewer Stadium, home of the App State Mountaineers. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Golden Flashes will put total leather and we'll get started. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Appalachian State's offense will come out first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone.
That is
and
what
you
we
gave up
needed.
a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
My slot corner.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Running behind that left side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Carter. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Bully ball on third and short. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The golden flashes are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle.
Oh, he caught it.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the golden flashes trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Wide receiver going in motion. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, these late night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They'll move the tight end. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Going to the running game. Let's talk about App State. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they can do something very special this season.
And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Johnson wants to throw it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The kick is on its way. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Hicks. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And the quarterback goes.
Man, he had people open. One.
At the 11-yard line.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. That's the end of the period, and Kent State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. The Golden Flashes send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner is stopped. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the 3rd possession is the charm.
Let's go.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires on the move.
Interception
again. Ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked
Bad
up a few
throw.
extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. Looking for room at the 40. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Back to pass on second down. Pulls it in. It's Carter. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page.
Look at that.
You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Golden Flashes are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Stevens. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Hand off from the gun. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
Oh, not Hunt.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight.
I
That
missed.
one will leave a mark. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Johnson looking to throw. Fires downfield. Got him downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. After the big first down sack, it's second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Galloway. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. He's looking downfield to throw.
Holding.
Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Man.
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even
Right
make the
read,
play.
bad
How about
throw.
the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football?
Yeah, he just put too much on it. Right over his head.
The year. I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
Team matchup at the top.
Johnson wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down.
Oh, he didn't get it.
The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard. And the 3-ball locks us up as we get closer to the half. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this 1st half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down into the 17. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. A strike downfield. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Boone when that town is buzzing as it is today. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect 1st half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Kid Brewer Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Mountaineers will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They'll run this play from the pistol. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half.
Good block.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. If you consider the swing pass an extension of the running game, well, they shut down the run and the swing on that one.
No doubt. Locked him down. Great job seeing it right away. Eyes on the running back, and as soon as they threw it, multiple guys breaking on the football, getting to him.
He's into the open down the middle. He's at the 40.
It's not fast enough.
And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Grabbed in the middle. It's Carter. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Quarterback keeps it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Their quarterback just got injured.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Brown will throw it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They've got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
He'll try to pop the draw. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's for the play caller right. Just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Nick.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
The offense
Why is
will
it keep
have to
putting him in? I
use its
took him
first
out.
time out of the half. starts a drive trying to go up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Golden Flashes will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Trying play action. Makes the catch. It's Price. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Johnson looking to throw. Time to take a shot.
How
Makes the
did he
grab
get
on the right.
behind us?
And they pick up a better than 30.
We got zones. Oh, the guy's supposed to drop back into that zone, getting
yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. The Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Give to the back. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. Quarterback on the keeper. They put the brakes on him at the 21-yard line, short of the line to gain, and now field goal or go for it on 4th.
I don't know about the play call there. 3rd and long and you're going option, and the defense, give them credit. They took everything away. The quarterback had to keep it himself. Defense is fine, giving up a couple of yards, but that's all you're going to get against the athleticism they have on that side of the football. I think that was a play the offense should have thrown it.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Firing toward the end zone. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. That's the end of the period, and Kent State is out front. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Second down coming up. Johnson wants to throw it. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
Intercepted.
And he throws another interception, his third of the night.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Gives them a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have two hands on it this drive.
And the golden flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Cox. At the 40, there he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The golden flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. With the catch, it's Stevens. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
We going
so
for
the
it.
offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, we got it.
Grab near the marker. It's Harris. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. 4th down, needed conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big 4th down conversion.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defensive front had that one spelled out from the beginning, and the fullback went fully backward.
Nowhere to go. That's a quick-hitting play. Till you get the ball to the fullback, you're trying to get him downhill to hit somebody fast. Nowhere to go.
The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And this QB, man, how about it? Just, it's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so...
and the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. That's caught. It's Hunter. Breaks into the open. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in this situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. This has been the unending drive. It has gone on forever. It has chewed clock, but now it faces third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Bring in the heat. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
You talk about having to have.
Man, we really had no one open. I don't blame him for that. He just had to throw it.
He needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
Johnson looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Galloway. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
That pressure on him.
There's the pressure. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
Wants to throw again. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Doing the same thing. Safety
down
blitz
a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down.
Start matchup on the bottom.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Great place to start for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. Second down, he'll throw it. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. And the Golden Flashes decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Punt is in the air. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Now in the waning seconds, Jesse, you've put yourself in position to pull this one out.
And there's a chance this may come down to the kicker, guys. So which hash mark does he like to kick from the best? You got to play call this to give your guy the best chance to make his kick.
And how much confidence do I have in it? You know, what's his range? All those things come into account of how aggressive you want to be, maybe going towards the end zone versus a field goal.
Brown wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
That's line of scrimmage.
And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And that is
End of the game. We win a game without scoring a touchdown.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Damn, even president couldn't even get... Defense won that game for us. Let's go. Alright, that running back's got some speed. We should be able to man up really good against their receivers, though. They have somewhat of an O-line. Should be able to run the ball on them with that. Those defensive tackles. Alright, we're going back to the pro-style offense.
Glad to have you with us from Dick Stadium in Kent, Ohio, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. as we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, taking on a team from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Gamecocks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Golden Flashes offense will go to work first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
To the air on second down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Hicks.
Let's go, Hicks.
There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They try to pop a run on the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense trying to catch him off guard a little bit, running that draw play, but the defense wasn't fooled. Everybody stayed in their lane, and they're able to get the tackle for loss.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. So you think quarterbacks are all about glory. How about taking that shot and getting rid of it just in time?
He did a great job hanging in there, being tough, and more importantly, I think, as a quarterback, surveying the field, looking downfield, nothing open, making the right decision.
Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. And the Golden Flashes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Okay.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Flashes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Push down for the tackle.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice kick.
Touchdown, Kent State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Jacksonville State Gamecocks offense will go to work for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fighting off the defender. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get...
I'm surprised.
Of it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Dropping back, it's Weaver. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Catch in the middle, it's Hunter. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Stevens. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Golden Flashes are flying down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Turning it on. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got his man quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. Good throw and catch. Takes him down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Golden Flashes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Well, they try to go with the draw out of the shotgun, but just way too much penetration allowed up front. That defensive line just took that play over.
They get off the rock really fast, get in the backfield. The offensive linemen are supposed to push them upfield. Quarterback's got a
Touchdown.
And he will take it in.
I thought that was a pick.
Touchdown, Golden Flashes. On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Guys, that'll do it for the quarter, and it's Kent State on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So first down here as they go back to work. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Gamecocks want to move quickly. To the air, it's Weaver. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, he caught that on
the right. They finally get to him.
That's
What a play there to pick up the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Got it in the middle. It's Binkley. He'll work his way down to the 28. A lot of urgency for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Gain of 17 on the play.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Pressure coming.
That's what we need.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
This defense has owned the first half. They've given up some yards on this drive. Big third down coming. You've built a little bit of a lead. Try to force the field goal. Don't give up the big play here, and you've had a great first half.
Screen.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Want to get that pressure.
Gets some yardage and gets down. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. The field goal is no good.
They missed
Guys,
it.
a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Running back searching for a hole. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Golden Flashes have this offense rolling. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, you can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Snagged in the middle. It's Stevens. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
The Golden Flashes getting set on 1st and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Then you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snaps, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
And the Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Complete. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cox. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Flashes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
No.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down.
Ooh, almost.
And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Coming out with it, it's Williams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And some room to work. Oh, he's got some space.
Oh, they're on us. They got us. Right before halftime. It's insane.
Once he got...
That is insane. That's just crazy. Like, Why will it not let me off of 89? I should have just took over, but I didn't want to.
It was over.
That was a big touchdown for them, too, because they're still trailing. They've got a lot of work ahead of them here in the second half, but I think that's going to give them a lot of confidence now going into halftime. I can't wait to see what they do here in the second half.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dick's Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special.
He's got it along the sideline. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Gilbert. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done, though.
Looking for a gap. It's Vaughn. Picks up the first down. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Listen, his team's obviously down in this game, but it's not his fault. I mean, this guy showed up to play. He's been churning out big play after big play. Already over 100 yards rushing in this game. He's carrying his weight. He needs his buddies around him now to pick up the slack a little bit and help get this team back in the game.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pulls and fires complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one, because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Wow, was it the guy that I had to switch
Jacksonville
off of?
State.
Let's find out. Did I mess it up? No, I didn't.
Strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. One man in the backfield, and he gets
Look at that big hole.
it past the marker. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Right back to him on the ground. Oh, it's a fumble.
Oh,
picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down.
Again.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Oh, no.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it. Do it again, and they'll be on top. He's got him. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. To the air. It's Weaver. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. No need to get too cute there or overly creative. Just push the ball forward and get the first down.
I completely agree. I hate when people get creative. Just easy money, downhill, run the QB, get the first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the right. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Finds his tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Quickly complete.
He dropped it.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
That's the end of the period, and Kent State has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Wants to throw. It's Weaver. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And here in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Arkansas needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Fayetteville behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 12 to Oklahoma State. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Hunter. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
Yeah, and no nonsense. I like it when you get downhill. You know exactly where the sticks are. I'm not trying to get a 20 or 30-yard gain. I got to get that first down. 3rd and 2, I'm going to be physical. Nice job by that running back.
Got a man. It's Carter. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Breaks into the open.
Second level.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Wants to fire on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Hunter. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Golden Flashes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
To the air on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Martin. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it.
Not
made
Martin.
a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Shotgun snap on third down. Let's
go. Is that Cox again?
Kent State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused.
Well, that
you
could have
can't
been
just let him pick you apart.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to
really
do
just
that,
called a
David. They just
timeout?
got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier
Why?
on this kicker who is so important to this team.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Vaughn. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to throw. It's Weaver. Fires to the wideout.
Wow!
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown,
How are you
Game.
that bad? Bro, look at this shit.
And
I
they
can't believe
add
that just
6
happened.
more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 1.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first.
There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Cox.
If they're going to win this game in a 2-minute situation, it's not just going to be receivers on the outside making plays. They got to use the entire field, so the tight end over the middle of the field is a great weapon at this juncture of the game.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. And the golden flashes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down.
Cox is just coming in
It's
clutch.
Cox. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
It'll be a draw. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Brought down at the 26. Brings up 2nd down.
Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
Kent State.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Got it in the middle. It's Carter. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
We're in a spot that I'm out. I'm scared the accelerated clock is gonna fuck it up. All right, so we're in a spot I suck at kicking field goals.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8.
Timeout.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit.
Number 99 on the field goal.
And I missed it. And I missed
And
it.
it's no good.
No good.
After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
A lot of field in front of them as
Wow.
they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's out past the 35. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the
That's on me.
39-yard line. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
First play of the first possession of OT. They'll try the run. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Wants to throw on first down.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, golden flashes. They jump on top.
I am
Here in
surprised he
OT.
caught that.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking for a man, it's Weaver. They're working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. First and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone.
Get that pressure.
Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Back to pass on second down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
Defense in press coverage. They'll start this drive with a pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. How about that Mike linebacker bringing the heat right up the middle?
Right down Broadway, right in the middle of the defense. This is the guy that sees everything, makes all the calls, and you could tell he knew where he was coming downhill. It came wide open, and he comes to the quarterback and gets the sack.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. At the 20, he's got space.
How?
A huge
How do we give up
chunk.
that much running to this guy? Like, why would you go, the linebacker there?
Gets it all the way down to the 11. The Gamecocks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on third down.
Come on, safe. My favorite defensive play.
Looking to throw, it's Weaver.
Come on, team.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. That score gives them the lead here.
Now, no, you had the running back. He had the running back, and he just was like, die.
In overtime. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Kent State, 31.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. The running back has it. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
He's tackled.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Carter. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. First and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. They're going to run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to
Let's go. All right, we get this 2-point conversion.
And they answer the bell and responded with a score of their own.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass, the poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming 2-point play, you might just put it back into his hands and let him go win it.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I got to go for 2. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, got to come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these 2-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you got to go execute.
Snaps it in the shotgun.
Overthrow.
They don't get it.
He
A great
overthrew
stop by the defense, and we will play a third overtime.
Overthrow B. That's so heartbreaking.
So here we go, dueling 2-point conversions from this point forward. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. Out of the gun, looking to throw. They are stopped on the 2-point try,
I'm a
and
little
now
nervous
it'll be
now.
up to the defense. They broke serve, now a chance to win it with a 2-point conversion. Looking to pass, it's Weaver. Clutch play and execution ties the game again, and we'll play another overtime. The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime. I'd almost rather get blown out or this game be decided in regulation. Just very frustrating to lose a game, especially like this in OT.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Look at our freshman quarterback. Only 4 incompletions. Proud of my team. Normally we'd never be in a game like that. How do I unlock this? Oh, I just need the 20 to unlock it. Okay. Just our left tackle is the only one giving up sacks. Really. Man, they got some, they got an offense.
Glad to have you with us from Dick's Stadium in Kent, Ohio, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Kent State's offense will have first crack at this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Carter. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Leaves it with the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed
Cox
in the middle.
is
It's
clutch.
Cox. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
About the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
The Golden Flashes look to keep this drive humming. Out of the gun to give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up second down.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast and low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
So Kentucky's offense has its first opportunity of the day. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Scanning the field, it's Barnett.
No one right there.
Crossing the 30, he's got a lane. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snags it over the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Brings up second down.
Here's the handoff. Jukes his way for more. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground game on the left.
That's a touchdown.
Headed to
The
the end
blocking's
zone.
just really
And
good.
he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hands it off. Makes his man miss. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Golden Flashes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Here's the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the...
Did he really not just... Why did he not just throw it to Y? Just toss it up. Try to give it to Y. I said screw it. Let's try, but nah.
9.
And listen, on 3rd and 1, I'm bringing so many bodies near the line of scrimmage thinking you're going to run the football. But guess what? Now when I got all those bodies near the line of scrimmage, they're already there. I'm blitzing. I'm bringing pressure. I'm getting you on the ground.
We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the right. Just a ballistic...
Where is my defense? Why is there no one within 20 yards? This is your zone.
Like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Throws for the tight end.
Intercepted. Let's do this.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go when you...
Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Carter. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
The Golden Flashes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
Go. Beautiful
and he's
run.
loose, and he'll take it to the house.
That was a beautiful
Touchdown,
run.
Golden Flashes. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he added the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 11 over Florida. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Using his legs, it's Wilcox. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Back to throw. It's Barnett. Bought a little time. Lets it go.
Yes.
Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Wants to bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They'll give it to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
He's got an open man. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Martin. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Golden Flashes will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
A lot of times those draw plays are successful when those defensive linemen run up the field, rush the quarterback, create some holes. Not this time. The defensive line did a really good job understanding that, seeing the draw play, getting the running back, getting his butt on the ground.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
The safety.
Back to pass, it's Barnett. Fires to the middle. Quick completion on the out. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Make a move.
Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. On the ground, it's Martin. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dick's Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the golden flashes. We'll kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
The RPO, it's complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing it. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Catch in the middle, it's Gilmore. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself.
Give us that fumble.
Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Oh, this is a long field
And
goal.
they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt.
He got it.
Nestled just inside that right upright. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Should have ran inside.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Took a shot as he threw. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. The Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Runs through the tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Wildcats are facing 3rd and inches. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
He didn't
And
get
when
it.
you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
What a big stop for this defense in the second half. Around midfield, you can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big 4th down stop.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And the Golden Flashes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard. They picked up 2.
Yeah, great job
what's their
up front.
defense
Great job
doing?
by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
What was
They
that?
make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The Golden Flashes will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. And the Golden Flashes have taken it inside the 20. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Catch in the middle. It's Stevens. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
4th down.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Oh, he
Dropped the
dropped it.
football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Wow, we had the wide open. Oh, we had the running
The decision
back.
to go for it does not pan out. One final play before the end of the quarter. The give on the counter. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Barnett. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
Swan. Let's go.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. He takes it at the 45. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stall on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Cox. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. On the move.
Oh,
To the
Mark,
15.
big there.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
And this is almost certainly 4-down territory, down 6, and needing a touchdown in the point after to take the lead. They'll go to the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this has been a disaster for the offense down close to the goal line. The 1st snap, they get sacked. The 2nd snap, they're lucky it wasn't picked, throwing that one into coverage. Here you go on 3rd down. You're going to have to throw for it. Do better.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
And we miss. And I do not understand.
Good. Guys,
Kicking
they could have cut
over
the
there.
deficit in half if that field goal had been good, still down by 6.
It's like, oh, I don't
Man,
push
sometimes
it over
I just
enough.
feel like
He
4th
doesn't
down, man,
do
just
it.
go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you
Okay,
left some
81,
points off
your
the scoreboard there.
scholarship is
He's
gone.
got it. That one could really put this drive in.
You know how bad you have to be? Bro has a sack.
High gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Quickly to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
And he just
All right, let's
throws it
call
away
back
on
again.
3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Kentucky will be forced to punt.
That is just insane.
And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
This
Dude,
game
how
hates
about
us.
that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Oh, they're after him. Heaves it deep. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a great job of recognition by the defense there. There'll be a lot of situations for defenses to expect run, especially down on the opponent's one. Line coming out, but they were ready for the throw that time, and they were able to jump the throw and get the interception.
This offense has it with really good field position. Handoff from the gun.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a
then again,
takeaway.
unless
So now if you're on
Trey
offense, you want to run the ball
injured.
and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Tight end finds a soft
Doesn't
spot.
matter. We lost.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away by going?
Close to the end zone, and the ball's
Did we
out.
just get the ball back?
Defense covering it up and not letting the
Did we
offense
just get the
get it
ball
back.
back?
It's a turnover.
And that was the biggest play of the game. They've got the lead offensively.
All right, we are
They're
still
trying to
in
run this thing out. He coughs it up. The defense jumps on it, and all of a sudden, this game has a different feel.
Looking downfield on 1st down.
Nope, we're out of this game.
That internal clock just didn't move.
I swear to God, just throw the fucking ball. It's not hard, game. You're like, you have to throw the ball. You can't just take a sack there.
Enough, and they get him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
I swear, we could win this game. We've been in the red zone
Kentucky
4
has it
times
back, and
this
the
game.
big blue offense takes the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Yeah, oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. They'll run the screen, and he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Finds his target down the middle. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Got it set up on the outside.
Once again, he chooses the wrong
and he
side.
Never had a chance. As soon
On
as he
those
caught it,
screens,
the
he runs
defense was
into the
right there.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that
my
catch
entire
there.
offense
Physical
is just
pass
non-existent
defense. It brings
the last
up a
3
4th down.
drives.
No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Holy hell, he caught that. What?
Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Really just catch that?
How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does
Now that's
that
an arm.
sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone.
And that's
picked off, and they
game.
ruin the drive with a turnover.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost them.
I can't believe that off the deflection. Yeah, knee down, elbow down.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as
That's
possible.
heartbreaking.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee.
We're just going to go straight out of this game. I got one more game left in me. All right, let's get this last game of the day out of the way.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us from Dick's Stadium in Kent, Ohio, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Northern Illinois Huskies. Taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Golden Flashes will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks...
There he goes! A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Pulls it in. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. They'll go to the ground. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Northern Illinois! And they strike first. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Kent State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receiver.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back.
That's a pass.
And maybe this guy
Incompleted
was
pass.
hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth
No,
a chance
never
to have
mind.
another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Huskies have it with a 1st and goal. They want to run this quarterback. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown,
38 again.
Huskies.
Imagine that.
Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up
Can't wait to get rid of
and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Hunter. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Golden Flashes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle, it's Carter. Turning it on! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Obviously, 3rd downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the 1st down, moving the sticks, fresh set of down, continue to wear on this defense.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Golden Flashes are moving quickly down the field. Gets it to him on the screen. Nice move to keep running. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hunter. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun. Give on the inside. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
He'll set up to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And how about this play by the offense? First and goal from the 1-yard line. Everything says it's going to be a run. It's going to be a run. Nice job by the offense. A little sleight of hand, throwing the football, getting the touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Texas A&M overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from College Station, these Aggies got to be thrilled with this result. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. To the ground with the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds the tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Northern Illinois has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to go up top on first down. It's on target and complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Going for 6. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get into that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why.
Cox again. MVP of our thing.
Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top with a scoring drive here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Fires to the tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a first down.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. He's open on the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Deep. Oh, he's got some space. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Oh, we actually got it
in the middle. It's Hunter. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
Show that
And you
replay.
can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
The Golden Flashes have their offense in high gear. Gives it to the back on the draw. At the 35, he's open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
The quarterback and the offensive line really do a good job. What do? They sell pass first. Everything looks like pass. Nope, they hit you with a run. Really great job working together with a little bit of misdirection.
Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the Golden Flashes have moved it inside the 20. They'll run it from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Brings up third down.
The Golden Flashes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got his man. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Golden Flashes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Second down.
Man, that D tackle is cat quick. He exploded out of his three-point stance, got immediately into the backfield, and he was able to get that tackle for loss.
Catch in the middle, it's Stevens.
Oh, he's still there.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. 3rd down play from the gun. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. He got it. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying to knock him.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, it's a fumble.
There's no way we just got that
loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job of this one.
It falls in.
That should have been intercepted. I thought he was going to throw with the running back.
He was trying to find his man for 6.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in a
Okay, game.
field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I just throw it again.
Catch in the middle. It's Hunter. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The snap sets up to throw. Looking
Let's
for the
go.
score.
I was so
Touchdown,
nervous.
Kent State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long from end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading into halftime.
They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dick's Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's
Breaks into the open. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Golden Flashes can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. And the quarterback will take a sack.
Yeah, 55 just decided
At the 36.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Quick release on the RPO. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Pass interference. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
What's a nice job by the receiver there on the slant throw. Gets across the defender, makes the nice catch, hauls it in.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
no pressure.
Looking deep down the right side.
Intercepted. Let's go.
Oh,
That's
it's
smart.
picked
Yes.
off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
Second pick on
Then
this.
he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
The Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback can't pull the trigger and down.
That's insane. Just like a clean break. But we only had 5 blocking and they blitzed 6. Oh, he's waiting for Cox.
It's at the 41. And the Golden Flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Under fire. Slings it downfield.
He threw another pick.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
And after having a nice game like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Safe completion on the screen.
Oh, I couldn't shake him.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight.
But I just suck at those type of
No
kicks.
good.
I swear
Guys,
that should
a
have been good.
double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
24, Northern Illinois, 14.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
On the slant.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around.
There he goes.
I don't know what 19 was doing. That's crazy.
They believe in this running game, and they take it all the way down to the...
Like, it's like no discipline. Like, look at 19, not even paying attention. You don't know where he's going.
5 before he goes out of bounds. And the Huskies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. That's the end of the period, and Kent State is out front. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper.
Wow.
Not enough
All right,
space.
player just decides.
Touchdown.
Let's see here. That ran the QB option forever. Man gets so pancaked. Look at that, boom.
Illinois, and they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Oklahoma was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Sooners performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for space, it's Martin. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You could see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through it.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hunter. All down the Dell, moves the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And the Golden Flashes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And this offense continues to have success and just put a long drive together. Now, on this defense, I'm getting desperate now. It's desperation. I got to make a play. I got to force something to happen. I got to change something up, and I got to get this football back to my offense.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting first downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Golden Flashes, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And they're able to get him on the ground.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Oh,
Grabbed
Hunter.
in the middle. It's Hunter.
Let's
Turning
go.
it on. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the first down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys...
He threw
And
a
it's taken
pick.
away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
He
Man,
had the
we
running
need-
back open. Because he didn't just run it to the running back right there. They had the other running back open. Well, not the running back. That's the wide receiver, isn't it? Yeah. I can't believe he just threw that.
So bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win it.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
in this.
Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's McCoy. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And the Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air.
No pressure.
Caught near the sticks. It's McCoy. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. They think there's room to run to the right here. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the
that forced
24.
One of their timeouts.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Come on, someone.
Plucks it out of the air. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Here's the pressure.
That's what we needed.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Rushes on him. Crosses the 35.
Wow.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
It won't even let me show. Oh, there we go. That's insane. Oh, they ran verticals.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field.
This is what happens when you don't have any pressure.
Got it in the middle. It's Williams. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air.
That
It's
was a
complete
cover
to the
two.
right. Couldn't
That
ask for
we
much more.
should have had a dude there. Let's find out. There should be in that cover too. Bro, you are not supposed to be back here.
first down, and they're down to the 42. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
On the play. Second down coming up.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat.
There is just no way. No way.
Down to
This
the
game is.
3-yard line, and that's where they'll
It's like
have
you
it,
are
first
going
and
to
goal.
lose.
First and goal. Northern Illinois.
And they'll spike the ball to try to save
I
as much
can't
time
believe
as
that
they can.
just happened.
No gain on the play. It's now 2nd and goal.
Got
What
nothing
is
last time.
going
Now
on with
2nd
this
and goal from the
game?
3. Trying to slam in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped
Why are they
cold
going
as
for a
soon as he
field
got it. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick.
They
And
missed.
that is no good.
They missed
And
the
after
field goal.
miss, they're still down by a field goal.
They missed the field goal. Dude, kicking from like that, the hashes this close, is so hard. They missed the field goal. We won off our first ever just missed field goal. I will take it.
Their
Win to
work
win.
here is virtually done. No need to take
With
any more
14-0,
chances.
but
They'll
now
line
the
up in
14,
victory
take it.
formation. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct,
do that
and you don't
kick
know
on the
until
last
the games,
drive.
right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the
Freshman
stretch like they
quarterbacks.
needed to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I want to get Stevens more involved. All right, 3-2. We're already doing way better than our other season. Ooh, we almost lost 0-4 Northern Illinois. Ooh, Ball State. How they looking? Still in the 60s. But it's still a winnable game. 10 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. he is throwing the ball, so, and he's spreading around too. But I want Stevens more involved. It's gonna suck when he goes. Just catching. 85. Dude, he about to play both sides of the ball. I might put him in on some screen. Something. He literally has the second best hands on my team. Take a look at our records, though. I wish it should just go automatically to you. I don't know why it does. Oh, Josh Cribbs played here. Whoever this Eugene Baker was as a receiver, pretty damn good. Fuck her. How many receptions? 229? Cox has just been so good. Three and two. I'm confused about that. What do you mean 3 and 2? Oh, because alright, never mind. We're in our 3rd season. Alright. I signed a more bigger contract. Get 4 more points. We can unlock that. Then I want to go straight to tier 2 for that one. Alright, that's it for me. For tonight. At least season 3 is going to be more interesting than the last 2. Got a quarterback that's literally just launching it.